One of the first albums I ever bought remains one of my favourites, How Dare You by 10cc. This album was a follow-up to the original soundtrack and was to be the last before Godley and Cream went in a different direction. One of the hits from this album was Art for Art's Sake, a typical comment on the music business written by Eric Stewart and Graham Gulman. Back in 1975, if you were anything like me, you'd pore over the album's artwork and any text on the cover. This one had plenty of info to go at and included a list of who played what on which track. I noticed this track had a 6-string bass on it. 5-string basses weren't to become popular until the 80s, where a low B string could be used to compete with the new synth sounds. At the time, I'd never heard of one with 6 strings. Turns out it was a Fender VI. Fast forward 50 years and I not only know all about this bass and its history, but I bought myself the Squier reissue. It looks very similar to a Jazzmaster guitar, but with a long neck. Eric Haydock used a Fender VI on the early hits of the Hollies, and in the Beatles both John and George would make good use of one when Paul was skipping bass duties. Even Billy Preston is seen using it on the recent Get Back footage. In 10cc, Graham was generally on bass, usually a Rickenbacker or a Jazz, and what a bassist! However, on Art for Art's Sake it's Eric playing bass using the Fender VI. I guess it falls more naturally into the hands of a guitarist, being the same tuning but one octave down from a normal 6-string guitar. Presumably that's why Lennon and Harrison used it too. I might hit content matches here, but I'll try and demonstrate bits of the song by playing along with the track, the original track with the bass removed. Let's have a go. I just assumed this was a regular guitar, but it sounds just right on this bass. The Fender VI has a real bite played with a plectrum. It doesn't lend itself for fingerstyle anyway. This is played quite high up. There does seem to be a bit of Moog bass adding to it.
Get her in the palm of your hand, bread from heaven.
My old band Revolver used to cover this, a really fast version. Take us out, lads.